Why no one wants to work with Henry Cavill? Henry Cavill, a name once synonymous with blockbuster hits and charismatic leading roles, has recently found himself at the center of some surprising controversies. Once adored for his portrayal of Superman, Cavill now faces a strange twist in his career. Why is no one lining up to work with the actor who was once a Hollywood staple? His departure from key roles, a rise in his off-screen controversies, and decisions made behind the scenes have all contributed to a shift in his image, one that has left both fans and industry insiders asking the same question: what happened to Henry Cavill? Cavill's most shocking move came when he was unceremoniously dropped from the Superman franchise after having been recently reinstated in the role. His return to the iconic superhero was meant to be a new chapter in the DC universe. Was this an unfortunate decision by the new regime, or did Cavill's exit signal something much deeper about his relationships within Hollywood? The abrupt departure left fans heartbroken and raised eyebrows in the industry, with many speculating that Cavill's departure wasn't as simple as it seemed. His exit from such a pivotal role was a clear sign that something was amiss. While Cavill's exit from Superman was a public spectacle, the actor's behind-the-scenes behavior had already been raising alarms long before. Known for his work ethic and perfectionism, Cavill's level of professionalism was once his trademark, but there have been whispers of tensions on set. Was his desire for control over his characters causing friction with directors and studios? It's rumored that Cavill's insistence on maintaining creative input, especially when it came to his portrayal of Superman, might have alienated some producers who prefer to maintain a tighter grip on their projects. In an industry built on collaboration, his approach may have pushed away potential collaborators. Then there's Cavill's infamous reputation for being hard to work with due to his outspoken and sometimes controversial views. The actor has never been shy about expressing his personal beliefs, which range from topics about politics to his stance on the Me Too movement. Did his public statements alienate some in the industry, leaving them hesitant to partner with him in the future? In a world where public figures are constantly scrutinized, Cavill's outspoken nature has led some to question whether his views align with the evolving expectations of Hollywood, where inclusivity and sensitivity to social issues are paramount. But it's not just his personal views that have raised eyebrows, it's also his professional choices. After leaving Superman behind, Cavill's pursuit of new roles didn't exactly make waves in the industry. Could it be that, after years of being typecast as the handsome hero, Cavill was struggling to find his niche in a rapidly changing entertainment landscape? With his old image of the big, strong, quiet hero no longer in demand, the actor seemed to be caught between reinventing himself and clinging to roles that no longer fit the current zeitgeist. Hollywood loves a good comeback story, but Cavill's lack of standout roles post-Superman only fueled the narrative that he was struggling to find his next big break. In addition to these behind-the-scenes dramas, Cavill's high-profile relationship with the Witcher series also came with its own set of issues. Though he was widely praised for his portrayal of Geralt of Rivia, Cavill's departure from the show after just 3 seasons sent shockwaves through the fandom. Why did Cavill leave the series so suddenly? And could it be that his departure was yet another sign of a deeper problem within his career? Some pointed to Cavill's desire to align more closely with the show's source material, which led to tension with the showrunners. Could this be a case of creative differences? Or was Cavill's departure linked to issues that went beyond the character he portrayed? As Cavill continued to navigate this complex web of public scrutiny and professional setbacks, his attempts to stay relevant in the media were met with mixed results. His highly anticipated return to the franchise world, this time as the villain in Mission: Impossible – Fallout, was seen as a chance for a resurgence. But did this role really allow Cavill to showcase his acting talent? Or was it just another effort to mask the cracks in his career? Despite receiving positive feedback for his performance, Cavill's role in the Mission: impossible franchise was ultimately overshadowed by behind-the-scenes drama, leaving many to wonder if he would ever truly reclaim his former status as one of Hollywood's leading men. Interestingly, one of the biggest contributing factors to Cavill's fading star power may be tied to his own sense of ambition. As one of the most physically imposing actors in Hollywood, Cavill has often found himself relegated to action-heavy roles that require little more than his sheer presence on screen. Was Cavill's desire to break away from this typecasting too much for the industry to handle? His public push for more varied and challenging roles might have alienated studio executives who prefer to keep their stars within certain boundaries. Cavill's insistence on seeking out roles that challenge his range was admirable, but it also made him difficult to market, particularly in a climate that favors tried-and-true formulas. It's also important to consider how the changing tides of the film industry itself have played a role in Cavill's fall from grace. With the rise of streaming platforms and the ever-expanding universe of superhero films, the power dynamic in Hollywood has shifted. Could it be that Cavill, once at the top of his game, simply failed to adapt to these new changes? As studios move away from traditional blockbuster films in favor of serialized content, Cavill may have been caught in the crossfire of an industry undergoing a seismic shift. While other stars have embraced this transition with ease, Cavill's reluctance to fully embrace these changes could be one of the reasons why opportunities seem to have dried up. At the heart of this issue lies Cavill's struggle with his public persona. Once beloved for his charming demeanor and chiseled looks, Cavill now finds himself at odds with an industry that demands more than just good looks. Is it possible that Cavill's past image of the perfect leading man no longer fits the evolving expectations of Hollywood? With new stars rising every day, many are starting to wonder if Cavill's days as a Hollywood heartthrob are coming to an end. The actor's refusal to compromise on his own values and image may have caused his appeal to diminish as younger, more malleable stars take center stage. However, Cavill's resilience can't be overlooked. Despite the setbacks, the actor has continued to make bold moves in the hopes of reclaiming his position in the industry. Could this ongoing fight to regain his place in Hollywood ultimately lead to and find a new path that resonates with both audiences and studios? While his journey may have hit a few bumps, it's clear that Henry Cavill still has the potential to surprise us all. With every career trajectory, there are moments of both success and failure, and Cavill's story is far from over. Will he be able to break free from the controversy and reclaim his crown as one of Hollywood's leading men, or will he fade into obscurity? The mystery surrounding Henry Cavill's future is only growing, and fans around the world are eager to see how this saga unfolds. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this insight into Henry Cavill's career intriguing, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos on Hollywood's most captivating stories.